So where's the dedication and where's the, follow through? So if it's not hard, it just takes time with that follow through. I like the mindset though. Thanks for showing up today. Welcome to Miami. Whatever comes to my mind at that moment. We're in Boca, Florida, and we have my business partner, Brittany. She's been with me for 6 years. We're going to do some branding stuff. We launched a branding company, advertising agency, about a year and a half ago, and we just got a huge contract with a company that I can't say yet, but it's amazing. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like, I look at all these other guys that are like, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and all these guys, like, they talk about their challenges of, like, I think it was Elon's like, I was in a single bedroom apartment and my brother and I both lived there and we coded during the daytime and took the website during the nighttime and down during the nighttime, and my girlfriend had to stay at the one bedroom apartment with me, with my brother. I mean, it's like this is the crazy stuff, and we'll tell you more stories, but I mean, there's been, for the last 7 years, building a brand, building a company. A year ago, Britt was like, hey, I want to get more into this video editing production side of it. So that's what we're going to work on some stuff today is really figuring out how to expand this year our branding stuff. We've built a great brand. It's called My Life, My Brand. But the idea long term is we're working with so many kids that have so much talent. How do we put them into a system and mentor them properly and build a company from high school and college students? So,
and to backtrack a little, when we were going into these schools, whether it was colleges or high schools, even junior highs, we were meeting so many kids that really have this strong passion and they're super creative and they would love to get into graphic design, building websites, doing videos, even like filming, and there was no real outlet for them. So we wanted to create something that we could provide that outlet by taking on projects, whether it's print work, business cards, websites, like I said, video editing, anything that it is, and we wanted to be able to have the kids part of that with us. So we matched them up with one of our team members who's a professional in whatever area it is that they have, and then the kids get to work alongside them and really learn the ins and outs of time management, projects, anything, and then with that special little aspect of graphic design or whatever it might be. So it's been a really cool way to get kids involved.
Yeah, definitely love it. Harvey, how you doing?
Just fine, yourself?
Awesome. Hey, we got a big event, huge event, City Gala. It's called citygala.org in LA. We got Ashton Kutcher and some other people. I want to figure out how to show off your brand there because we're going to have over 1,000 people. There's going to be A-list celebrities, massive names, and I want to be able to get you guys a table there. Harvey owns a company called It Hair Care. They have hairsprays and gels and all this product. The idea is how do we help add value? He already knows what we do. He's been a mentor of mine. I mean, these guys are super, wealthy, and they do so much for the community as is. But when we have big events, we call them up and we ask them for some money. Get them involved, but we also want to get them publicity. We wanted a wraparound for them. We want it to be a win-win-win. So that was fun. Yeah, we just got them. We're gonna get them to get a table and get them to be involved with the event in a bigger way. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
How are you? Everything going good? Good to see you. This is Brittany.
Hi, good to meet you.
So I met him at Starbucks like 4 weeks ago. He's sitting there with his headphones on and his computer, like doing music, and I'm like, hey, what are you doing?
You just walked up to him and...
Well, I sat next to him and I started staring, and he's like, what's that? What is this big?
I was in the zone just making music, and he noticed me. Like, he's like, what do you really do? And I was like, I produce like fruit loops and cooking.
Do you have a business plan?
Nah, not really.
Do you have like goals that you want to hit?
Yeah.
Do you have the right connections?
I'm surrounded by friends who keep me motivated, but other than that, I keep myself motivated.
So who do you need to meet to be able to get what you want? Can you make me a list? Can you look up, like, let's say you want music producing companies, right? Let's say there's 10 of them. Can you make me a list of those 10?
Well, like record labels or?
Sure. Like, are there any in South Florida specifically? Because I'll look up who I know on LinkedIn, and I probably know somebody that knows that person at the location, and then we'll go down there one day and let's see what they have. Do you ever?
This is what Daniel does. Daniel, he loves this. I don't know if you've looked him up online, but he like loves finding out what people want to like break into, and then his contact list is like I've never seen before. So then he's like, oh cool, you want to meet? It doesn't even matter.
So he's like the ultra middleman.
He is like
to get things done.
You are pretty much, yes.
So my thing is if I help you become super successful in 5 or 10 years, then I'm going to call you up and say, hey, I got another kid that just came out of juvenile hall or did this or that was there and he needs a job. And you're going to say, awesome, send him over, I'll have coffee with him, right? Like, it's this, how do we build this? Like, we're building a network across the country that's going to be the next generation family.
You too. I got your email now, so we will be
Nice meeting you, bro.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Delray.
Have fun, champ. Hey, knock out a song for me. Let me see what you got.
All right, I'm gonna work on the one you referenced.
We got this kid that's just a rock star in music, and now I'm on a conference call with City Gala. But today, meeting with Brittany, you know, I see people that are committed in my life that show up. I absolutely love it. It's those are my long-term friends. Those are my best friends. Those are my business partners. That's what I look for. Now going to go down to Miami Beach. So it's about an hour drive. Got a call with City Gala team, Rudia, and Ron, our VP of Education, and got a couple calls, knock them out, and then we're going to go meet with a funder for our school. And so asking him for to help us raise $100 grand. Let's see what he can do. What I look at is if you want to trade time for money, that's one way to go. If you want to trade time for investing into something and building something so it makes you more money, that's another way to go. Either way, like if you're an entrepreneur or if you want to work for somebody, you're always working for somebody. There's always a customer. People have a misconception. I want to go own my own business, so I'm my own boss. Bull. You just get to dictate when you show up to your own company. But it doesn't, you still have to take care of your customers. And so understanding what you want to create and the lifestyle you want to create around what you want to get. Wow, that's just freaking awesome. Like seriously, like Miami. This is Miami. Welcome to Miami. You know, I mean, it's depending on what you. I always ask everybody, like, what do you want to create long term? If you want to create, like for you, Justin, if you want to create a real estate empire and have a bunch of real estate, but what's the purpose for? Like, if you have, let's say, 100 homes and you're making 30, 40 grand a month, you know, profit margin. Do you need more than that? Do you want to work harder? Do you want to spend time with your family? Do you want to go mentor kids? Do you want to go, like, become a professor? Do you want to go, like, what is the purpose of it all? And so I find that so many people just work to work, and they don't live to work. They don't live and then do their work, part of their lifestyle. So I just love to live. Like, my thought is I want to make impact on people's lives every day. I want to go out there and influence people to be their best self. And when I see that shifting, and I do it for a huge reason. We have more pharmaceutical drugs and more prisons and more DUIs and divorces and all these things. Like, there's so much of all this crap and hurt and pain and below the line stuff. Why? There's no need for it. We live in America. Like, this is the most amazing country in the world. Like, people from my country, from my family, came to this country, and my grandfathers fought for this country, and we have more opportunity in this country than anywhere I've ever been. And I've been to South America, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Japan, I've been to Oxford, I've been to France, I've been all over the place, and we have so much opportunity. I mean, you could have, you don't even have to have 2 pennies to rub together, and you could become a multimillionaire. You could have a great family. You could live on the beach. You could travel. I mean, there's so much you can do. I mean, people always say, I don't have enough money to do this. Well, is it the money or the resourcefulness? Is it the resource or the resourcefulness to get it? Because I have busted my butt to figure out how to get what I wanted in life, and I became that undefeated MMA fighter. I won $1 million Tough Enough on WWE, but every other guy on WWE, every single one of them, when we were on Tough Enough, they were out doing dumb stuff. I was the only one that stayed in Connecticut for 8 weeks in a row. I was the only one that concentrated 100%. I was the only one that threw up a new website and was doing marketing every day and promos with my coach, and you know, it was that commitment, that follow through that got me what I wanted. The other thing is once you know what you want, go after that. Don't do 20 things. Go after one thing. Become the best in one thing. Maybe 2. Maybe have a side project that you love. Redid my hair, so I might do some photos tomorrow. Let me check it out, and then we'll go from there. Let me know if today works. If today works or Sunday works, like midday or something. So we just got done with Eloy. Amazing individual, one of the biggest real estate guys in South Beach area. Now we're going to meet with Nelson Icapier. He's one of my mentors. He's the CEO of Voices for Children. He's amazing guy, and really loves kids, loves to own story. With these foster care kids, he asks them all about their story. He's done a TED Talk. He raises like $4 million a year for foster care in Miami-Dade alone, and he's one of the most amazing guys. Going through our black belt program right now. His COO and one of their other people, they've been trained, did a corporate training over the last year for him every month. So. Super connected and great relationships, and just one of the most solid mentors I have around the country. One of the top 20 most solid mentors. So it's going to be a really good time, and you'll enjoy, you guys. There's one guy I was listening to last week on his vlog, Gary Vee, is, you know, somebody asked him what he thought about building out and expanding his executive team, and he said they all align with what I believe. They all fall through, they all grow. Hey, how you doing, B?
Hey.
How you doing, man?
How are you? How you doing? Good to meet you.
People place. I got Guillermo, I got Michael Williams, I got,
Good.
You know, I mean, it's...
And they're there from 8 to 5 o'clock.
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah, and then the rest of the
What
time...
do they do the rest? Yeah.
We get them jobs. They do My Life, My Power 1 day a week. We do careers 2 days a week, or 1 day a week, and they do school 3 days a week. It's freaking great. So we're going to have 50 different people come in for careers and researching careers and doing projects on careers. Or
I can't.
you can't.
No, I don't. I choose not to.
God might take you there.
If God takes me there, we'll decide that when God takes me there. But right now, I'm just, I got my own kids.
I know.
I got my own kids, and then I got my own.
And you have your own
foster
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't have. No, bro. I could. Own your story, and then the rest will follow. Own your story, build credibility, raise tons of money. That's how I roll. When they're going to pay me, yeah.
Like when I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is smile. Every morning, the first thing I do is smile. And I'm thinking, what am I grateful for today? Thankful for my parents. I'm thankful for Nelson. I'm thankful for whatever comes to my mind at that moment, whatever I'm going to do that day. I'm thankful to impact kids. I'm thankful to be able to do what I do every day. That's why Judson last week, he goes, you really don't care about money, do you? And I go, I don't. But it's the impact. The more money I have for the nonprofit, the more money I have for the for-profit, the more I can dump in. And the money's great, but it doesn't make me happy. It's not going to change my mood if I have, $100 grand in the bank or 20 million. It's just going to, it might make me happier because of what I can do with it. I've had money and fame. Fame is bad. Fame is not, like, that can get. You guys, this is not even close to ending the day. I got one more project to finish because I got a couple more pitches tomorrow. But you know, advice today: build relationships. Build relationships. Spend time building relationships and showing up for people. And don't ask people for things. Go and, you know, if you're gonna ask them for things, go and ask them how you can help them. Don't ask them for something for you. Build relationships and ask people how you can serve them, how you can show up. That's my advice for today. You guys have an amazing day. See ya.